Wait, I understand the fact that you just finished UTME and you've seen your results, but you don't know what next to do. I've received so many questions between yesterday and today when the result was released concerning people asking about their chance of getting admission with a particular score. So I'm going to talk about how you can maximize your opportunity to gain admission even with that score of yours in this video. If you are new here, I'm AY and I'm a third year medical student of Lautech. I'm a YouTuber and I create educational content. So you are welcome. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you for always coming back. Please, before we continue this video, can you do me a favor? Click the like button there, subscribe to this channel, and turn on the notification bell. Please, your like and comment means a lot. It goes a long way in supporting my channel. So please do well to like this video and subscribe. All right, thank you. Let's get into the main video. All right, so one of the main things to take note when you are preparing for admission like this, most especially when maybe your UTME result is not what you are expecting, is for you to calculate your risk factor. Calculating your risk factor in the sense that you write out your score, you write out the course that you want to study, and you write out the university, the institution that you apply to. So check the probability, you yourself check the probability of you gaining admission based on the previous aggregate, the previous cutoff marks of that university. So get the previous cutoff mark like 2 to 3 years before. Now try and calculate your cutoff mark, find a way of calculating the cutoff mark. If you are to write UTME, set a post-UTME, set a proposed score that you are likely to get and make sure that you calculate your cutoff mark. Now one of the things I used to advise is that check whether what you have based on your proposed aggregate is 2 marks lower or 2 marks more than the current 2 marks lower than the current aggregate of that particular school. If it's too far from there, then you know that you are a little bit the probability of you getting that particular course in that institution is kind of low. So those are the ways by which you calculate your risk factor. You have to know the probability of you gaining admission into that particular institution. Now when this happens, what's the next line of action? It's either you change institution to a lesser institution. We have people that scored something around 310, 300, and they will be open to study medicine. But schools like UI, even with that kind of score, I'm sorry, you are likely not going to be able to get medicine. But there are schools that with your 300 to 90 you can get medicine. So that's the reason why calculating your risk factor is more important. So this is going to help you to make the best decision at the best time rather than waiting for like applying. There is a case of a student that finished applying to UI. She was still waiting for admission, waiting till the admission closed, and even other schools admission process has closed, and the lady was not still now able to put in for 2024 Jamb. So the person has to wait till 2025. So in order to avoid this kind of mistakes, it is always important that you make the best decision at the best time. I know most of you guys might be having in mind that this university or nothing. Yes, I was once like that, UI or nothing. But when you get to understand that it is more of what you want, it is more of the course you want than the university. I'm not saying that you should not be adamant that this is the university I want to go to. Of course it's good, but you should be more particular about the course and not just the university. So doing this will help you to make the best decision at the best time. Second thing I'm going to advise is that there are other ways by which you can maximize your opportunity of gaining admission. Okay, let's assume you are someone that wanted to gain admission with Jamb, but Jamb jammed you. So there are other measures by which you can take, which are JUPEP, A-level, or IGMB. So these are another opportunity for you to gain admission and cross to 200 level in that same university, even though it's going to cost you a lot. There are people during our own set that were not able to enter through Jamb, but coming back through JUPEP or IGMP or A-level, we are now in the same class. So one of the best things to do is for you to know if you can afford JUPEP or IGMP, go for it, and you are going to maximize your chance of gaining admission. Another thing that most people do is crossing. Crossing is not always advisable in the sense that the department you are going to might not give you the chance. There might not be space for new students to come in. Another thing is that your department that you are leaving, they might not really want to release their best students, because they know that if they release their best students to other departments, they might likely be having results that are not quite amazing, and they might receive query from the school authority. So some departments decide not to give chance for their students to leave the department. However, if you gain admission with the particular score you have and with that particular to another department, a department that is still around your desired department, so you can still have the opportunity to cross. But note, it's not always advisable. That's just one thing about crossing. And the last thing I'm going to be talking about concerning your maximizing your chance of gaining admission is that you ask questions. Ask questions from people from that particular university, and that's why I'm talking about people that are sending me message, because I received so many messages. So calculate the your chance of gaining admission to a particular school. Check the number of students that they admit. Did you have a chance of gaining admission? If you know that you do not have a chance of gaining admission, there are other best steps to take. It's either you go for pre-degree or whatever. And one of the things that still used to affect most people from gaining admission is that their A level might not be strong enough. I mean, their O level results might not be strong. So this is the best time for you to make the best opportunity. While you are waiting for admission, you can easily put in for YGC or NECO GC and prepare so hard. With this, you can have your A's and your B's that you desire rather than the C's that you want to use to prepare for admission. There is a case of a student currently that has something around 298 or whatsoever. So, and the person is preparing to study medicine with credits, everything C. So this kind of student might end up not gaining admission, not because the person's Jamb score is not quite okay, but the O level is going to affect it in the long run. So one of the best advice is that if you know that your O level is not that strong enough while you are still in secondary school, well, this is still another best opportunity for you to prepare for WAEC, I mean WAEC GC or NECO GC, and this will help you to increase your O level results. So when your O level is high and with coupled with your Jamb score, then another thing is that you now prepare better for the post-UTME. There has been a case of students that score very low in Jamb. I mean, I've seen quite a number of people in the last UI exam that they scored very low in Jamb, but their post-UTME, they buckle down, even scores that you are not expecting. I mean, if I see their O-level results, I can a little bit to some extent grade what they are going to have in post-UTME, but this student did far better than what someone would be expecting. So someone that scored like 320 now, you might be expecting them to score like 80, and someone that scored 240, 250, you might be expecting them to score something around 60. But when you see people that score 250 in Jamb scoring like 80, 85 in post-UTME, you know that these people prepare excellently and they go extra mile while preparing for post-UTME. So another way for you to maximize your chance of gaining admission is to start preparation for the post-UTME of that school right now. I mean, right now. So there's nothing like you want to take a break. There's nothing like you want to rest. You can take a week break. You can take 2 weeks break. But start asking questions about the school that you desire and work towards the preparation for that post-UTME. Trust me, if you prepare so well for the post-UTME, this is going to increase your chance of gaining admission. I mean, it's going to boost your aggregate and you have the chance of gaining admission to that university. So thank you all for listening. I believe I've been able to answer your question concerning how to maximize your opportunity to gain admission in 2024. If you are still watching, please do well to like this video, drop a comment, and make sure that you share this video. Please, if you've not subscribed, it costs you nothing. Hit the subscribe button now. All right, thank you so much for watching.